G'day YouTubers, welcome to my shed. It's in a bit of a mess at the moment. It's been sort of disorganised for quite some time, and because I've been out of order for quite some time. Anyway, be that as it may, here I have some brass tools. I inherited these from my stepfather, and originally I thought that they were for sand casting and forming things, making moulds with the sand casting. They're all made out of brass, but to be quite honest, I really have no idea what they are for and what to use them for. They're really quite heavy. They look like they could have been handmade at some point. This one has a stepped sort of form on it. This one's an outside curve, and this one's an inside curve, as you can see. These ones are just sort of rounded curved things as well. The difference between those and this one here is that this one actually has a flat end on it. It occurred to me that perhaps they might be panel beating tools out of brass, but I don't know. This one has an egg-shaped domed surface. There's another outside curve there. Then we have all these spoons. There's this flat one. So if you look at you look at it, it's flat on one side and the profile on the other side is curved. So there's a picture of the profile. And one side is larger than the other side. So we've got a repeat here, it's smaller, and it's, there we go. And we have these spoons. That's the small end, that's the large end. They look exactly the same. When you turn them over, right, you've got this dished out spoon at the other end. This one is, if we look at that, has a curved spoon on it. There's I guess what is the work surface. Looking at the other end, there's the smaller end there. It's got quite a bit of a radius on it. We then have these spoons here again. There you go. You look at this end. It's quite. That looks like the working space. This is what I thought were moulding tools for forming and moulding wet sand for sand casting, but now I'm not so sure. I've got a couple of flat blades there, or slightly curved one there. I don't know whether it's actually bent out of shape or whatever. This spoon here is a little bit more unusual. Its side profile, as you can see there, is like that. So it's pretty flat on both ends, and it's got a stick point on the other end. Then I've got these long scoops, if you like. There's the outside surface, and you can see none of these have been cleaned up. These are at least 20 years old. They haven't been used for at least 20 years. There's a little bit of a stamp on that one, which says ES, whatever that means. I've got no idea. I need some help to identify what these are and what they would be used for. Again, we have here some bent pieces. Look like they could be used for sand casting, but I don't know. Anyway, tell us your thoughts. Have a look at them. Tell me what you think they are. I've got no idea. And before any suggestions get out there, no, I'm not particularly interested in melting them down and just recycling the brass in it. I've got enough other brass pieces to do so. Here's a bit of a look underneath from the other stuff. So they're all old. Apparently they were very expensive, but I have no clue. I gifted some pieces to an artist, but at the time when I did that, they were just extras that I couldn't carry. Then again, there again, we've got that ES stamp on there. Could be that ES was the original owner of these items, and that was just their initials to identify them as theirs and not somebody else's, which was quite common in apprentice-made tools, or people who made tools for their own use in their trade work. So I believe. I don't know how old these are. Got no idea whatsoever. But would love to know what to use them for. Anyway, YouTubers, there you go, there's a challenge. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment in the boxes below, and I'd love some assistance and help to identify what these are for, so that I can then put them to good use. Thanks very much for your time.